This segment is being brought to you by Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, welcome back, everyone. You can call us here at the show right now at 615-737-7767. We'll be glad to take your phone calls and talk to you a little bit. If you got any questions about bow hunting season or your equipment, we got the man here, so this is a great time to call. Till those calls start coming in, we've got all these trail cameras out here. Gander Mtn and Moultrie have taken one step forward, I believe, in that this module right here, Greg, allows them to
receive the pictures to their cell phone
by email.
It actually, Moultrie has a mobile site that you go to.
An app?
Yeah, and you download the app, and
just download the app, and it comes off of that.
Yeah.
So even at night, when this thing's taking pictures and they're sending them to you.
Oh yeah, you can wake up a pretty happy man.
Or you can be at work, get a picture, and then suddenly get real sick.
You get real sick and have to leave.
Time to go.
Now you're the manager. How are you going to deal with that?
It's going to leave me.
Yeah. Let Greg handle it.
That's all right. But now, this is about a $200 retail item, and it will work with all these different cameras that we have up here right now.
Yes, all three
plus
of
a
them.
couple that you guys were talking about also.
Yeah.
That you can buy. But you can actually buy, you said, Greg, last year's model. If you bought last year's model of camera, it's compatible with this unit.
Correct. And you don't have to go out and buy a $600 camera that sends pictures to your cell phone. Like I was telling you earlier, we have one there that's $60 that you can connect to that mobile modem, and it'll send pictures to your cell phone.
That's great. So you're talking about less than $300. You got a camera that's going to wake you up in the middle of the night, and you going, my goodness, I need to be in the woods.
And also we carry a little device where you put your SD card into it and put it into your cell phone. If you have an iPhone, it'll go in there. And I bought one, Greg bought one. You know how usually if you go to the woods, if you may not have a, you have to take them home.
iPad or
take an iPad or something with you. Well, this thing is probably just about, I think, 1 by 2 inches, and you stick your SD card into it and download your pictures while you're in the woods, save them, and you can delete everything on the card and put it back in your camera and go on.
Or you can save those pictures and learn which tree I need to be in come opening morning.
Right. And but that thing's only $24.99.
What?
Yeah.
Now, does it attach to your phone?
Yeah,
or?
you just actually.
Yeah, we got
I was
one
going to bring you one, but we were sold out of that one. But we have one here for the. Which one's that one for?
It's for the Android or Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah, where's that one at? Grab it, and that's for the Android.
Okay. So let's show this right now. If we can. I don't know if I got it. Just there we go. Now, what does it do? Now, you can put it with. This is for your Android camera.
Yeah, for your
phone.
Yeah, you just plug it in, put the SD card into it. It's an app you download. It takes about 3 minutes to download it. Don't cost you a dime. And when you download it, then when you go to the woods, you put the SD card into it, and your pictures will automatically pop up on that app. You just save them, and like I say, you can save them to your phone, so you have all the pictures on there. Yeah, or you can sort through them, delete them out, whatever you want to do with them.
I was going to go get me some barbecue for $25, but I think I'll go get this. This is better.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
That's a great deal. So you got them for Android, you got them for
For the iPhone.
iPhones and all the, is it just about every one of Samsungs and?
Well, that one pretty much covers every other phone that's not an iPhone.
Right.
It does, it says that. That's neat.
It's a lot easier to carry that in your pocket than an iPad or laptop.
Or one of those,
or the big viewer.
or the big viewer, picture viewer.
Right.
So this is even easier. This is a great deal. Gander Mtn, ladies and gentlemen. This is back here by the archery department, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So go back there, just follow the signs to the archery department if you're interested. This is where it'll be on the right-hand side of the archery department up against the wall, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
See, I know all this. I've been but you got this is the remote unit we're talking about that sends the pictures. This is we showed this is a GM800i, which is the invisible infrared. Now, what is the GM80XT?
It's your plain Jane 8 megapixel. It doesn't have invisible IR. Sometimes the trade-off with having the invisible IR is you lose some feet as far as how far it'll grab a picture.
See, now people need to know that.
Yeah.
What would you say the range is on the invisible?
That'd be that one's 70 feet.
My 70 feet's a lot.
Yeah.
I was thinking 30, but that's
Now,
over double.
that camera reaches out and touches them.
It does, doesn't it? It does. Okay, so the 80 gives you a flash so you can see a little bit further.
Correct.
Do you think that really scares off the animals? Because I constantly see them hanging around.
It don't affect mine. I think mine like getting the picture taken.
Yours thinks they're at a discotheque,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
They got that ball going around.
Yeah, if you go to one of my stands after dark, a lot of flashing going on.
A lot of flashing going on. And now we're talking about the good flashing,
Yeah,
right? We're talking about good flash. All right, now the last camera here that you have.
Yeah, that one's new for this year. The
Okay, what does it?
GM30i.
Now what does it do?
Well, it's a package deal. It comes with an SD card, comes with the batteries, it comes ready to go. You can buy that one, you don't have to buy all the extra stuff and go. But it's also got 14 megapixels.
Okay, now for us old folks, 8 megapixel means it's a little duller image. Am I right?
Correct.
14 megapixel means a sharper image.
Yeah, it's
the more
like
megapixels
HD.
you get, yeah.
Yeah, it's really clear. I have 2 of those cameras.
I noticed you're laughing about my example here, Greg.
Yeah, I have that camera too, and it takes very good pictures.
All right, we got a couple of callers here. Let's go with Mike. Mike, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, Hugh, I got a question or two to ask if you don't mind. My
Sure.
question is, do you think in the future that you guys will have any footage of fishing, like with a video or deer hunting or something like that? And my other question I have to ask, the general manager that you have there from Gander Mtn, I would like to know if he would be interested in helping me with my church. We minister to the homeless in Nashville every Saturday, and we're giving them out tents and stuff like that, and like to know if he can maybe give us a discount or donate us some. And my other question, I hate asking right quick, later on I'm wanting to do like a big wild game dinner at Opryland Hotel to raise money for our building that we're trying to get for them where we can house them and help them get jobs and education. I'd like to know if they might want to partner up with us and donate us some things, or maybe be like one of our sponsors for that night. And
Okay.
I'll hang up, and I'll thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Mike, and we'll answer that.
I'll answer that. Mike, just give me a call at the store. Come by and see me one day. We do a lot of things with the community, and we're very involved in a lot of different organizations. So just come by and we'll see what we can do about that.
Okay, and to answer your first part of your question, Mike, we are presently looking for an editor to edit our videos here at Southern Woods and Waters. And we put that out on the air, so if anybody's interested in maybe helping us out, become an editor, getting into the fishing world and the hunting world, we'd love to talk to you about that capability right here with Southern Woods and Waters. We have tons of footage, we just don't have an editor to get it out there for us. So we're in desperate need. We'd love to have somebody that's interested that would like to grow into that hunting world or fishing world. So be able to get a hold of us through our website at southernwoodsandwaters.com. We'll be glad to respond to that. Okay, our next caller is Bruce. Bruce, how can we help you tonight?
Yeah, Hugh, I was remembering here back that we had a distance that you could still feed deer, like 200 yards, but you couldn't hunt no closer to that. Is that still in effect? And the other question is, if I buy one of those trail cameras, will Gander Mtn give me a T-shirt? And I'll listen to you answer the question.
All right, Bruce, we'll be right back to you. Hold on a minute. Let's see.
Well, I'll
What
tell
is
you
it?
what, come by and see me, and I don't really have a T-shirt right now, but I do have a hat I'll give you.
There you go. There you go. That's even better, Bruce. But to answer your first question, Let me be clear about this. The all feed and all corn and all grains have to be up exactly 14 days before season. Now, you can still use things as long as it's primarily salt, or which is a mineral salt. You can use that as an attractant. But to have a feeder out there with any type of feed, does not matter what distance it is from you. The way the law reads is they can prove, if a game warden can show that that animal's going to you or away from you, you're guilty. And it's bottom line, that's it. So if it's in the furthest corner of your 600 acres and you're on the front corner, if they still believe that he came from that area or going to that area whenever you shot him, you're guilty. So the best thing to do is do what I do. 14 days before season, that stuff is gone, and get rid of it. Matter of fact, I'm so close to season now, it's a no, don't even replenish. Just let the crows, the squirrels, and the turkeys take care of everything else. Hopefully get it cleaned up. But check it out, 14 days before season, it has to be off the ground, okay? Hope that helps you out. You got anything else to add about stuff like that? Because y'all sell feeders, and you sell a lot of them.
We do, and and right now, something else we haven't spoke about tonight is, it's getting close time to start putting some food plots in too.
You bet. And
so we started out, early in the summer. We started out with minerals, salt, and everything, and trophy rocks, and getting those deer in there, and so that's good when they're growing, their antlers are growing.
Yep.
And now it's time we got to start thinking about, later in the season when it gets cold and there's nothing out there for them to eat. So
and they're going to be looking for something.
Oh yeah. So, I encourage everybody to start planting some food plots here in the
Now,
next
what do you
few weeks.
recommend? I mean, because I guess each hunter's got his own little secret recipe.
They do, and there's a lot of different things you can buy. I found out about any of them, they'll eat all of it, so I don't know one's better than the other. Some people like clover. Greg, you have a preference on that? I mean, there's a lot of different ones.
We do on our website. We're not in the store right now. We sell a soil sample test kit.
Right.
And it's made by Whitetail Institute. You can go ahead and take a soil sample, go ahead and ship it off to them, and they will actually send you what they think or what they know will be productive
in your area, in your soil and stuff.
Yeah, and it all depends too on whether or not you want to plant a perennial food plot, something that's going to be year-round, or something that you're going to replenish year to year.
Year to year. And I got to throw my 2 cents in. I like the radishes.
Yeah.
For some reason, they really are harping on those radishes, and it's a different thing. Now, I can't grow sugar beets because we don't have enough sandy soil to do that, but the soil that we do have, the river bottoms and stuff like that, radishes do really, really well. So you might want to give that an opportunity. Hey, we got to do our tip of the week, so let's go to it right now. This week's tip of the week is being brought to you by those fine folks over there at Davidson County Farmers Co-op. They're off there off of Dickerson Road. Go by and check them out. Scott and that bunch of fine folks will be glad to help you out. They can help you with your chickens, your rabbits, and your squirrels and everything else. So go by and check them out there. They're on Dickerson Road, Davidson County Farmers Co-op. And Greg, what do you have for us for a tip of the week? I asked you to come up with something. What do you got?
Practice. Get out and shoot your bow. Get in an elevated position.
That's what I want to talk about too, is the elevated position. And just quickly, just a little quick tip, if you're shooting extremely high on your target, or I'm sorry, extremely low on some of your targets, it may be because you're not bending at the waist. If you're in an elevated position, don't tilt your bow and change your anchor points, which nose, mouth, hands behind the jaw. Don't change your anchor points there. If you'll make it come straight out with your bow and then tilt it to waist, you'll hit it every time. You'll hit your mark every time. So great tips for you right there that'll help you become a better shooter. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Joy's done it again. This time, she opened up the sweet tooth thing. You're going to like this. Hurry back to more Southern Woods Waters.